Hi guys, it's Mrs. Millison. Okay, let's do another quick little video, public class. We're going to talk about escape sequences and comments. So I'm going to say escape and comments. And again, that's what I'm going to name my class file. I'm going to open my curly brackets and close my curly brackets. As soon as I open one, I close it. And then I'm going to do my public void main string, string args for my main method. And again, as soon as I open curly brackets, I'm going to close. Let me get rid of some of this white space. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save it, compile it. Let's compile. I'm still in my Unit 1 folder. Okay, it's going to be Unit 1 Escape and Comments. We'll go ahead and call it that. Okay, I'm just going to hopefully have some errors while I'm doing this so we can do some little debugging. Okay, let's talk about escape sequences and comments. So I'm going to use a comment to explain to you what an escape sequence is. I'm going to do a single line comment. A single line comment, I'm just going to do 2 forward slashes. You notice how they turn green, okay? Comments don't run during the code. Comments are simply for the programmer to be reading, okay? We will see comments throughout, and we'll make comments throughout. Now that you know they are, I will put a lot of comments in my videos as I do the code. Okay, so this is a single line comment. Okay, when the system compiles, actually, if I misspelled that, when the system compiles, it's not even going to look at this. So if I make a mistake when I type a comment, the system doesn't care. Okay, the compiler does not care. Okay, so I'm going to use this to describe escape sequences. Allow you to print quotes, backslashes, tabs, and new line, okay, in a string literal. All right, so let me show you what that means. So we're going to do a print statement, system out println, and I want to say something like it feels hot or humid and sticky. Okay, so there's my system out println statement. With the println, I know my cursor will go down to the next line after it prints. My string literal is all within my quotes. So if I compile this and run it, I shouldn't have any problems. Okay, didn't get any errors, and it says I feel humid and sticky. But I would like this word sticky to be in quotes. I would like this to print like that. But if you'll notice by the colors, it's reading it as this is a string literal, and this is a string literal, and it has no idea what to do with this word sticky. It doesn't see it as text. Okay, so if I try to compile this, I get an error. Okay, so when I have a syntax error, what's great about the compiler is it'll tell you exactly where it is, line 8. Sometimes it's off. Sometimes it'll tell you a line and the error is actually a couple lines ahead or above it. But this, if you read the error code, it'll tell you what's wrong. Now, this says sticky is an invalid assignment operator. Okay, we just know it's not right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the backslash in front of the quotes. So that's the escape sequence. So backslash quote will allow it to just print the quote. Backslash quote will allow it to print the quote. So now when I compile, I don't get any errors, and I run, and it actually prints out the quotes. Okay, let's do one so I can show you how to print that backslash. Because again, if I do a backslash, it's looking for an escape sequence. So I'm going to do my string literal, and what I want to do, actually, I'm going to forget that. I want to do a little like eyes. Okay, so I'm going to do the /00 and then the backslash. So, kind of like somebody's eyeballs. Okay, so first I'm going to try to compile. Now I made a lot of errors here on purpose. Okay. First of all, it's looking for an escape sequence because it can't print these. This it can print. This one it can print. This it cannot. So I have to basically put another backslash in front of it. Okay. So now when I compile, I've taken care of my escape sequence error. Now I've got other errors. Line 9 says, "Oh, I need a close my parentheses and I need my semicolon. Oh yeah, that's why I will put my close parentheses and my semicolon. Okay, so when you compile and you get errors, this little window down here is very helpful. Okay, it sometimes you're not going to understand what it's saying, but at least it's pointing you to the line number. And trust me, the more you code, you'll understand what these messages mean. Okay, all right, so now I should be okay. I had a lot of empty space in here. I'm going to get rid of some of the space. I'm going to compile again. Anytime you edit the code, you got to recompile. Okay, so let's run. Come on. Okay, there we go. It feels humid and sticky. And then see, my double backslash is really just one backslash because this part is the escape part that's allowing the second one to print. Okay. All right, let's do a tab and a new line, and then we'll do a multi-line comment, and we're good. Okay, system out println. Okay. Another escape sequence to allow you to tab is this /T. Okay, so if I put this somewhere in my text, it'll insert three empty. It'll insert three empty spaces. Okay, so I'm going to say I want to see how tab works. Oops, in my string. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it looks funny here, but the system will recognize that as I want a tab. So this is nice. This allows me to put some space within a line. Oops, what's going on? Line 10, it doesn't like that. It expects a semicolon, not a colon. Okay, let's compile. Thank goodness. That was an easy debugging. Okay. So now you'll see it has more space between the tab and the works. Okay, it's generally three spaces. So you can't really see it. It's generally three spaces. Okay. This is kind of nice when you're trying to line stuff up. Okay. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, system out, println, and the last escape sequence I want to show you is how to go to a new line. So your new line is simply going to be a backslash and an N. So again, this is a nice way of being able to create two lines of text inside one println statement. Okay, so I can print, then jump, oops, oh my goodness, to a new line, and continue printing. Okay, so again, it's going to read that /N as go to a new line. Okay. Okay, so I can print, then jump to a new line, and then it goes to a new line and continues printing. Now I did do println, so when it was finished, that second part of the line did jump down. My cursor did jump down. Okay. Now again, these escape sequences aren't on the AP test or in the AP curriculum, but I think they're very helpful, and you'll see them. You'll see them throughout. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit, and then we're going to put a multi-line comment, and I'm just backspacing a little bit, guys, or hitting my delete. Okay, check that I didn't erase or accidentally delete a bracket. Okay, I'm going to put a multi-line comment. So we have a single line comment here. Whoops. We have a couple single line comments here, but I'm going to do a multiple line comment. So I'm going to come up and before my class name, and I'm going to put a multi-line comment. So I'm going to do a / and an asterisk. Okay, so this is a my typing is not very good today, comment. And I'm just going to go down a line, and it automatically knows that I started a multi-line comment, so I want to continue. You don't really need those asterisks, but Dr. Java puts them in, so I'm not going to delete them. So I'm going to put my name, the date, whatever the date is, and unit 1. Okay, and now to close, I'm going to put another /, but these have to be right next to each other. Okay, so I'm going to backspace because it needs to read the asterisk and the / right next to each other, because this is the beginning of the multi-line comment, this is the end of the multi-line comment. These asterisks you don't really need, but they're just helpful. Okay, so let's compile. And again, no errors in the comments. It won't even look for any kind of text. Now, if I had a space here and I compiled, see everything turned green? It thinks everything's a comment. So I'm probably gonna, if I compile, I'm gonna get the error. It doesn't know where the end of the multi-line comment is. That's why this last asterisk and the forward slash have to be right next to each other. And it's nice when I did that, all the other colors fell into place, okay? It's kind of nice how Dr. Java colors everything so you kind of know what's going on, or you can visually see a syntax error before the compiler shows it to you. Come on, run. Okay, I just wanted to run one last time. All right, well, good. Hopefully this was helpful. Okay, see you next time.